Minister Samuel Thompson, are you here with us?
Okay.
Just picking up something in front of me now.
Can you see what that says on the tombstone?
No.
You've
Are you joking?
Be kidding me.
I just saw a shadow. Sir, are you watching us? I'm shocked, but I'm happy as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Told you. So we've set up a couple of objects over the far side. Obviously we're over here now, so there's nobody near there. So if they go off, we've got a motion detector, 2 REM pods as well. And we're all over this side, aren't we?
So we can do some EVP this side. We'll see. I think we do it without white noise, see what comes through naturally through the microphone. And hopefully, as that's going on, maybe one of the objects might get triggered, or maybe somebody wants to let us know that they're here with us as well. If there's anybody here with us that would like to make themselves known. Is there anyone in this chapel that wants to communicate? Could you tell us your name?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name's Alex.
Mine's Eamonn.
Could you come and tell us your name? Or make a sound in the room?
Let's see what we got.
If there's anybody here with us that would like to make themselves known.
Oh. Let's just slow it down and see what we've got there. This is. Can anyone else hear this is?
This is, and I think
and
it's
then
something chapel.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to make out.
Okay, so there's a chap connected to this place called Samuel Thompson.
Okay. Cool.
Listen to that again. This is Samuel Thompson.
This is Samuel Thompson.
Oh, now you say it.
Well, that's for Samuel Thompson then, if potentially that's a person. So he's connected to this building? Samuel Thompson.
Yeah, send it on Google.
Oh, who was he? Yeah.
I think he's on the board up there as Reverend Samuel Thompson.
On here. Oh, okay.
Oh, gee. Okay, and we're right next to it.
In affectionate memory of Reverend Samuel Thompson, the faithful minister of this chapel from January the 1st, 1881 to July the 1st, 1909, quotation, he being dead yet speaketh, he may speaketh on here.
That's what that kind of means.
That's pretty,
Even though he's dead, he's...
that's on the
he can
nose,
speak.
that. Should we listen to that again and see the Samuel Thompson bit? So do we ask more questions based on Samuel?
Wow.
And then you look at that. Okay.
He being dead yet speaker.
There's something quite haunting about that.
That quote is, yeah.
And then having that come through on there.
Well, let's ask for him then.
Wow, okay.
Minister Samuel Thompson, are you here with us? Is it okay that we're here? Or would you like us to leave? If you want us to leave and you don't like what we're doing, can you let us know? Maybe trigger one of the objects in here.
If you want us to leave and you don't like what we're doing, can you let us know?
What was that?
Sounds like someone's chanting or something.
Yeah, like someone's trying to use the noise to like speak. It's yeah.
Doesn't say praise the Lord, does it? Am I hearing that?
It could be praise. You just don't know. I mean, but there's something is utilising that sound. That does sound like praise.
It does actually, doesn't it? When you. But it is like some sort of prayer, or like a minister would say, like praise the Lord, and then it goes on.
Okay, right.
It makes you wonder if even residual energy, that playback or something.
Robert Andrews. In memory of their beloved uncle Robert Andrews of Rivington, Esquire, who died July the 4th, 1858, aged 73 years, and of John Andrews, his brother, who died.
Might have to wash this back, probably a moth, but right by your head, I saw something float across.
1858, aged 73 years. 1858, aged 73 years, and of 1858, aged 73 years, and of John Andrews, his brother, who died.
There was a little speck of something just floating.
What, as I was reading that?
As you were reading.
I've got the SLS camera set up here, Eamonn. So if I
Okay.
kind of just point it into the empty space and see if any figures want to come and say hello. There's nothing on them at the minute. You're going to set up for another EVP and all?
Yeah, I'll do that now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Samuel Thompson, can you hear me?
Samuel Thompson, can you hear me?
That was a yes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Samuel Thompson, can you hear me? Yes.
This is Samuel
This
Thompson.
is Samuel Thompson.
Just say it again.
This is Samuel Thompson.
Yeah, I can hear it clear from here.
If you take the bumpy sound out, that is.
Yeah.
This is Samuel Thompson.
Just
what
picking
I'm
up
hearing.
something in front of me now.
Are you?
Samuel, can you hear me?
Been pointing at the same spot for a while, haven't we? Nothing come up, but
Is that hello everyone?
it's just mapped in a person in front of me.
Was it up there on the...
No, just down here where we've been here a while and it's not, didn't show anything up.
And now it is.
And yeah, it's finding it hard to map out. You step away in front of me.
Pardon?
Did you see that? Literally just said you step away and I'm keeping it still and it just disappeared.
With activity high in both the tea room and the chapel, we decided to split up.
Wow.
I'd like to probably stay in here. Maybe try some spirit box.
If you...
I've got those things still set up so I can just leave those on.
Tell you what, if you stay in here and you've got a walkie, I'll go back into the tea room and turn Pegasus on, see if we've still got... I mean, it's been left on anyway, so we'll see if anything's coming through on there, and we'll just keep each other up to date and see what we get. Let's see if we get something simultaneously, or, yeah, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if it is Samuel Thompson, it seems to be coming through strong, so maybe even when you're over there.
Well, that's
Ask
my
for him to come
thinking,
through
yeah.
again, yeah.
If he can come through on there, because I've been focused on trying to get Malcolm and Brian through, so maybe let's try and get Samuel Thompson through. See what we get.
Good.
Right, sounds like a plan.
Whilst packing away our EVP equipment, we left an Alice box running in the hope of catching some relevant words. We were not disappointed with the results.
No, but I need to go and get the walkie anyway.
Bits on it. Oh, there's
I'm
one.
not.
Was that full battery?
What?
That you when you swapped it over?
Haunting.
No, you swapped over on this one. Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Haunting? I'm not haunting, that's said.
I'm not haunted.
I'm not haunting.
Oh, don't forget your SLSs here as well.
You're joking.
Holy man.
Holy man. I'm not haunting, holy man.
What?
So he's not haunting, he's not a ghost, he's a holy man.
You've
Are
got
you joking?
to be kidding me.
Holy man. Samuel Thompson. Goosebumps.
Oh, what?
That is crazy.
Yeah, are you happy for us to stay here?
Observe.
Observe, he's watching. Observe, are you watching us? You're just keeping an eye that we're okay to be here.
Seems like a friendly person, though.
Just watching over the chapel.
Yeah, just saying,
Would make sense.
I'm a holy man, I'm not haunting.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks for coming through for us.
So we're going to stay, well, I'm going to stay here a little bit longer.
When?
When? Now? Is that okay? When?
What? Are you happy for us to stay longer? Really appreciate if we could.
Yeah, it's now okay. That's so relevant, those words altogether. For what we were getting as well on the EVP, it just links right in.
that, I don't have an explanation for that. That's really surprised me, that.
Yeah.
That's it's on the nose. What's that say?
Tall.
Tall.
I want another word.
Wow.
Tall man.
Tall man?
It's not me.
Am I a tall man? Tall man hidden.
Hidden.
What that? That's not that nice. There's a tall man hidden, is there?
Is this something? Do you
Is there a
think
tall man around here that hides?
it's maybe because it's obviously
You got the bang in here, didn't you? Was it Jen? Was it you?
Yeah.
Over there. Was that the tall man that made that sound when Jen was in here? The tall man's hidden.
is a tall man. Is it something?
This could be someone else, a different energy. Or is he watching?
hidden?
The tall man watching us?
You see that?
Sensor light's just gone on. Gee, I'm getting a bit jumpy now.
Oh,
Elias.
Elias? That's a name. Do we know Elias? We'll have to look back on
I
look
feel
on
like
that.
looking at yeah.
We'll have to research Elias. Is this the tall man, Elias?
Are we okay to stay a bit longer? Oh,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Another name.
know a Kathy? Do you know a Kathy?
Is the tall man in here? You set off one of the devices.
Was it Elias, the other one?
Elias and Kathy. Unusual name, Elias.
As I checked in with Pegasus in the tea room, Alex remained with Samuel Thompson in the chapel.
Just us now? Reverend Thompson, are you still here? I think if I turn the Alice box on, we can turn that on and leave that in the background anyway.
Joined.
Joined? You joined us? Are you in here with us? Can you come and speak to us? Or make one of the devices go off. Make a sound in the room. We've just got an EMF tripwire, it's called. I think if we put it along in the middle bit on the floor, if anything affects it, it lights up. So I'll show you what that's like.
Poltergeist. Away.
Poltergeist away. So you can see I popped it down there. Are the lights showing up, are they? Oh, hi. Hello? So if there's any energy, see it light up.
How are you doing? How's it going so far?
A couple of words on Alice box, just got poltergeist. We've just set up an
EMF rope. Yeah. In the middle of the room as well. How's it going for you?
pastor. Pastor seat. It's loads of words. Oh, it feels a bit different now, I don't know why. But Jade did look on her phone on the internet and see if Minister Thompson was maybe buried here. And turns out he is. We're just going to go and check later on. But next to this back wall here, there's some graves along there, and she believes that's where he was buried, or is buried. See right next to this plaque as well, on the wall. So it makes sense if he's coming through, and we're right next to his grave.
Alex headed upstairs to the vestry to try a spirit box.
Anyone used to live up here? Are you here?
Although no contact seemed to be made, on reviewing the footage of him returning to the main chapel downstairs, a communal umbrella can be seen in a very peculiar position. Looking back through earlier footage, has definitely moved from where it once was. How or why the umbrella moved remains a mystery.
Hi Alex, how you getting on, mate?
Yeah, well, good. We're
Just sitting in one of the pews now. It's gone a little bit quiet, but it's definitely a weird vibe in the main
main chapel area.
Yeah, I was going to say it might be worth coming back. We've had the same thing. We can hear talking, but it just sounds quite far away now. It's getting quieter for us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we'll try Spirit Box, our end, just for a couple more minutes, and then we'll come over.
As the early hours of the morning rolled round, it seemed like paranormal activity was starting to quiet down. We couldn't have been more wrong.
Minister Thompson! Hello? Is this your building? Your home? There's no words on that at all, is there? Pop the Alice box on, we'll see what word comes through first, yeah? Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Do you have a final message for us, and then we're going to go? Here you go. One more word. Like a lot of places we go to, it's not going to happen. Very rarely happens on command.
Shadows.
Shadows. I'm not even joking. Have they just walked around at the front there? I just saw a shadow. I don't know where that, on that back wall there. Oh my God. That back wall, it's the light. There must have been somebody walked past. You can see with your own eyes, can't you? See this shadow here? I just saw something just go. It's the reflection from there though. It's difficult to see. There's a shadow and it's the light out there. And when it said shadows, I just saw something just walk straight across there.
Inside?
It could have been inside because it was this side. It was quite high. It was about there.
Oh, okay, so
It could have been.
from something outside.
We've got to go and see if anyone's outside then. That camera would have picked it up as well. That camera's pointing that way.
Okay.
Yeah, where's the walkie?
Checking back on the camera footage later that night, we could not believe what we caught.
Shadows.
Shadows. I'm not even joking. Eamonn, I've just seen, I struggled to get the walkie, I couldn't find it. Probably 2 minutes ago max. That's the REM pod just going off. We got the word shadows on the Alice box and I saw somebody walk past. I had the other camera facing the window as well and I saw a shadow in the light from, I think there's a sensor light outside your window where you guys are.
Okay.
Definitely somebody walked past.
The outside lights come on. Okay, the outside lights just come on as well on the CCTV.
I think if we go outside, we can come back and grab stuff.
No one there though.
I'm not gonna lie.
But something's obviously triggered it.
Your camera facing?
Yeah, it was facing that way.
I was just saying it was getting a little bit
We're going to
quiet.
come outside now and have a look. It would have had to have been either inside the room where we were or just outside. Because it's obstructed the sensor light.
Here he is.
Nobody been out here?
Nope. No,
I
but
am
we
not-
did see, I think on the
I've left the batteries in the other.
on the CCTV, I think we saw the light came on outside, so something set the sensor off.
It's hard to explain because our cameras can't really pick it up. My camera was facing out the window where I saw a shadow.
Really?
Yeah. So
Gotta check this
I
out.
need a battery for this. We got shadows on the Alice box, or shadows, and then I saw, say like the back, see the back wall here? In there. Thank you.
Did you?
In there. Wow.
Okay.
Told you.
Are we going up and seeing this?
Yeah. Going up. Keep your chest so it's me.
Okay.
Just wait there a minute.
So about the
Footsteps.
shadow.
Can you hear it? So there's someone walking around up there. Just wait there a minute.
So about the
Footsteps.
shadow.
Can you hear it?
I can hear rumbling.
We have to go and see what fell over. Something fell over, didn't it?
I've never been.
I'll tell you that shadow I just saw. This is.
Check the floors, guys.
There's nothing down here, is there?
No, something actually sounded like it. It sounded like it was thrown.
I'm just thinking now.
Oh God!
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna come up. Don't throw anything at us.
That sounded like it went across.
This camera's run out of battery, so I can't even. That was something metal.
Yep. Is it something down here?
I don't know.
It sounded like something got launched across the floor, to be honest.
I think it might be downstairs.
Do you think?
No, I thought it was up here.
Do you?
Sounded like
Yeah.
up here to me. But then again, it's hard to tell.
But downstairs, just at the bottom of the stairs there.
Well, yeah, or behind the counter or something. Just look behind the counter, there's nothing there, but it's definitely...
It's nothing to do with these, or...
No.
No. That sounded like a cup or something.
It was metal.
Yeah. It went across the... It sounded like it
But
went
there's nothing
across
up
the
here
floor.
obvious that I can see.
That was actually pretty insane. Does that usually happen?
Right.
We all heard that.
Can't see anything up there.
We're
There's
all
nothing behind you, is
accounted
there?
for. I can hear it. I keep playing it back in my head. What I heard, how I heard it, and it does. It feels like it was something metal.
It's definitely metallic, yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of gone, or it's dropped. It just sounds like it's bounced along the floor somewhere.
Let's check
Can't see anything.
Yeah. We have to check downstairs, yeah. Can't see anything up here.
Watch your step, guys.
At the bottom of the stairs, in a very unusual place, we found what we believe caused the noise. And very fittingly for Rivington tea rooms, it turned out to be what had brought us here in the first place. A milk jug.
The mop bucket.
In the mop bucket. What's that?
There is a milk jug in there. What the hell? Put that down there. Should there be a milk jug in the mop bucket?
There's a little like milk jug in the mop bucket. Is that normal? Can't be
Put it in
normal.
and see if we can get the noise.
Will that drop it for a sec, or just a little?
It was sitting in there.
No.
Could that be one?
Why would there be a milk jug?
Is that where the broom were?
That's where
at
the
that time?
broom fell that time.
That's where the broom were at that time.
That's metallic, that's metal sounding.
That's what it sounded like. That's it.
Okay.
Could it fall off there? It always come and it's landed in there.
We were all accounted for.
Yeah.
So these-
Drop it on...
So, potentially there.
that
Yeah.
kind of sounds like
Do you want me
it
to go
does.
out there and just
Yeah,
make
let's
sure
have
it
a-
sounds similar?
For me, it sounds similar. In there. So why would there be a milk jug in the mop bucket?
It's not something to do.
It's not something you don't generally do.
Do you want to try it again, Alex?
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, we were all in there.
And it's when he was talking about looking at that shadow. It
Yeah.
makes me think he doesn't want you to look at the shadow.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Jeez, I would say that's that. Why would there be a milk jug in the mop?
Yeah.
Might need to wash that.
I think it's in the sink. It's going in the sink.
Why would it even be in here?
Well, to be fair, when they do empty the milk jugs,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
normally put them on here. So it would normally never be over there.
Well, we'll have... Pete, do you get shots in here? Yeah. So there might be a shot.
Oh, will you see that? Will you see there though?
Yeah. Oh. Let me film.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like from outside that's exactly how it.
Yeah,
It's got to be that.
Right there and then, we checked early footage to see if the milk jug was precariously balanced above the bucket. After careful examination, however, we knew that was not the case. Whether the jug had been in the bucket all along and something else caused the sound, we'll never know for sure, but all the evidence points to the small metal object being the source. With our hearts racing, we headed back to the chapel so Alex could explain the mysterious shadow he had seen on the wall, cast it seems by a tall figure in front of the tea room's outside security light.
I saw something about that height just go like that.
What, through this window?
So they had come from that side, but where we stood next to the bench, see the break in the window there?
Yeah.
It was that height and it just went along there. really quick, from right to left. So if I'm this height, there's a chair here. I'm quite low down, aren't I?
Still, yeah. Very, actually. Completely. And you're saying it went even higher up.
Were you here when we got Tall Man, Eamonn?
Oh, yes, over there. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. Yeah, Tall Man. We got, what was it, the Holy Man, and then it was the not haunting or something like that, and then we got Tall Man, which was a bit odd at the time. We were like, okay, we don't know what that means.
Tall Man hidden it was, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. And we'll have that on the footage, won't we?
But just as we were saying, we're going to go now, give us a final message, and we've got shadows, and I saw a shadow just walk past.
Tall Man. What a night.
Oh, I'm still in shock. I'm still kind of shaking a little bit from what I saw. So I was in here and saw a shadow on the back wall. I just saw a shadow. I don't know where that, on that back wall there, when we check back on the footage, there is a black shadow caught outside the window. I can't.
Yeah, that was when you showed me the footage of that. That's blown my mind.
For me, I thought it was actually one of you guys walking around out there. It was so obvious that I saw it with my own eyes. And radioed you, and you guys weren't. You were inside, weren't you?
And we've got access. Well, we had the CCTV on as well, so there was nothing there. So there was nobody hanging around.
Because it's not just the shadow, it's the Alice box coming up with the word shadows. Yeah. And literally 10 seconds later.
That was
there's really coincidences,
freaky.
But it's too much of a coincidence to be one.
That was really freaky.
And that is visually probably some of the best I've ever captured.
You looked visibly shocked. Yeah. I've never seen you like that. For all the years I've known you, I've never seen you like that.
It wasn't until reviewing footage in the edit that we discovered that the shadow wasn't the only thing captured at the time. Before the shadow is seen, a smoky apparition, just like the ones Jade had captured on CCTV, appeared outside the window, crossing toward the tea room and back again before the mysterious shadow is seen.
So on the CCTV we've caught like plumes of smoke, which when we've zoomed in have looked like faces.
So when I went over to see where you guys were and explain what I'd seen, obviously I was buzzing, hyper, trying to get everybody like, you've got to come in, we've got to check the camera, And then we heard the noise in the back room. In there,
that threw me, that really did. I was so shocked at that, but I think we were all accounted for. We're all in the same room.
Yeah.
And we all just looked at each other as if to say, what's gone on here?
Yeah, so I looked around thinking, like, oh, there's somebody there.
Yeah.
Everybody was in the room with us. And then we went to see what it was.
There was a pause for a minute, I think, as well, because we were like, okay, we're all accounted for. What was that?
We weren't calling out.
Yeah.
And
that was the surprise
we weren't ready.
At the end of the night. Yeah. It was a little milk jug, of all things as well, that could have fallen. And where that was where I think brooms and things have moved, and there's been activity in that corner.
Yeah, so that is really interesting. So people have experienced and seen things moving in that area, and say milk jug, of all things, that's one of the reasons we came here from seeing the footage with the milk jug being thrown off from under the counter, which we can't explain that either. It's quite interesting footage, but then to right at the end of the night get the milk jug move on its own, where Jade and Jen, they knew that we're the only ones in that room.
They were sat in with us as
so
well.
So they saw it as well, so.
So last night it was really, really good. It was scary, weird. I thought it was a bit flat, and then all of a sudden everything happened at once. And that was it. I wanted to go home then. So one of the most interesting things that happened were the jug in the wash-up kitchen. It was found in the mop bucket. We were all stood in the main building just talking about the shadow they'd just seen, and we just heard a crash and it appeared in the mop bucket.
So back in here, we were doing our EVPs and we were listening out for different names and seeing what we could get through. What we thought may have been Samuel Thompson.
Yeah.
That came through, which what I found interesting about getting that recording is if you look just above where we were.
We didn't know that was there, did we?
No.
So to get the name and then to look up, I was quite shocked actually, because
that opened up a whole new direction to the investigation. We thought we heard "Praise the Lord."
Yes. So praise the Lord, does it? Am I hearing that?
Which again would be fitting with this, with where we are in the chapel as well. So it was a really active night on EVP.
Elias.
Elias, that's a name.
Oh.
Kathy.
Kathy.
Another name.
So we got some names come up on the Alice box, which was Kathy and Elias.
Elias, yeah, that's a strange name, Elias.
Yeah, did a bit of research this morning.
Okay.
And you're gonna love this.
You written it down?
Yeah. So Elias Marsden, baptised here in...
There was an Elias?
Yeah, Elias Marsden, baptised here in 1856, and a Catherine Brownlow in 1787. What's interesting about the Brownlow surname is Brownlow is famous, it's a famous name here. George Brownlow donated funds to the chapel in 1697, so the family were very involved in this area.
Yeah.
So with the name Kathy, there could have been another Catherine, Catherine Gilbert, and her husband John Gilbert, who was also a minister here in the 19th century. Both their tombstones are actually here as well.
Okay.
So we've got names last night which are related heavily to this chapel.
So for me, the Elias name in particular is the one that mainly stands out. I think Kathy, Catherine is potentially quite a common name.
Yeah.
But the Elias, I've never actually heard that name before. So yeah, you had a good idea about going down to the basement. That was nice down there, wasn't it?
Not my best idea,
No.
I've got to admit. I regret that. That was full of spiders.
So we didn't get much in there, but we did get a really good response on Alice as well, again down there.
Yeah.
So it hadn't been on, we hadn't really been getting a lot of activity down there, and I literally switched it on, put it on the table, and a word came up straight away, mummy. Can we put it on there? Oh, word already.
Mummy.
What's that say? Mummy.
Mummy.
Again, another interesting moment because we obviously with the child's
stories we've been
cry,
told from
was
in
it
there.
child's
Yeah,
cry
yeah.
was heard? And then mummy, and you could connect the two up. It just seems, we talk about coincidences, and it lined up quite nicely.
Well, for the first word to come out, literally switch it on, and that word,
mummy,
come out straight away.
Mummy.
So we had a couple of names that we were looking out for in the tea rooms, Malcolm and Brian.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be Malcolm was responding at times. We heard a tap or a sound in the corner. It was quite loud, everybody heard it. Before we moved over there, I set a REM pod up where Malcolm used to sit.
It was his corner, wasn't it, where we heard like this, it was like a loud knock.
Yeah, it seemed to be we'd move to one area and a noise would happen in another area. So moving over to the other corner, the REM pod just went off.
Which one's that one? Is that Malcolm C?
Yeah, Malcolm. Malcolm, is that you?
Okay.
Hello. Wow.
That's completely full.
Yeah.
It went all the way to the top.
So it didn't only go off, it drained the battery completely. And that was happening all night.
Yeah.
I don't know how many camera batteries we went through. It's run out of batteries, this has.
It's what?
It's dead.
So when we were trying to contact Malcolm, we got different names and things, and we think he was answering. And then where Malcolm normally sits, which was table 10, table 11. So there was a REM pod on the table, and that went full, as if there was something sat there, maybe Malcolm sat there, joining in with us, keeping us entertained. So it was really nice because it makes you think, is he still here? Is he still part of the building? Is he trying to make contact with us? Because he was a big part of the tea rooms as a regular customer. Malcolm left a message for me. Just before he died, he wrote me a letter, and it said it was funny at the bottom, saying, next time you're doing a ghost hunt, think of me as the little spirit in the corner. So yeah, I do think it was Malcolm.
So I was having a little look around the graveyard this morning, and I found something I want to show you. I'm quite surprised, actually.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, do you want to come with me? Show you?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Let's go. So you saw the shadow through there, I think. Do you want to reenact or just tell us what actually happened there?
So yeah, now it's daylight. I can see through the window, and you can see the window on the other side. The camera was directly in front of me here, and it's like something could come across the whole window and then just disappeared like a shadow.
So you've seen the shadow through this window here?
Yeah.
Okay, I had a look, obviously, through the graveyard this morning. Got something for you. Can you see what that says on the tombstone?
No.
Samuel Thompson.
Wow,
Samuel Thompson's tombstone.
I've got shivers. Bloody hell. Looking back on the footage, it seemed to have gone that way and gone across
and then rised
the wall.
up here to Samuel Thompson's tombstone.
Oh my God.
And we were looking last night. We were actually looking to
We were looking
try and
for
find
it. We thought it was
couldn't see
over there.
Yeah, I thought it was miles away, and all along it was in plain sight where you'd seen the shadow. There we go.
So good.
How do you feel?
I'm shocked, but I'm happy as well.
Yeah.
Because it's all the things linking together.
Did we make contact with Samuel Thompson? I mean,
I think he made contact with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he may have done.
That's topped off a great night.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the icing on the cake.
Oh, I don't know about you, I need something to eat.
Full English?
Sounds good.
Let's go that way and get some
paying,
food. Is it not you this time, or?
I pay every time, what are you on about?
I found the tombstone.